Mention Sicily to people who are familiar with it, and you'll hear about ancient landscapes, a rich history, and lots of food. You can't visit a Sicilian household or business without having a little taste. This opening quote from Nancy Burkoff in her article, Sicilian Style Vegan Cuisine, exemplifies just how important food is to the people of Sicily. The Sicilian people and their food are unique and reflect their unparalleled culture. Food is an integral part of any culture. It is especially important to the people of Sicily. It is important to understand just how passionate Sicilians are about their cuisine if you ever have a chance to travel there or interact with Sicilian Americans. The Sicilian environment, their island culture, the influences of other cultures, and the varied staples of their cuisine all support the unique nature of their culture. Let's begin by analyzing the environment of Sicily and how that impacts their food. Sicily is located on a large island off the coast of southern Italy. Mia Di Stefano, a travel writer, speaks to the environment of Sicily. It has one of the few remaining active volcanoes in Europe, Mount Etna, and the volcanic ash that rains down from each eruption makes the soil very fertile. So this makes it very easy to grow food in Sicily. With the addition of very mild winters, the Sicilian people produce food year-round. Mia Di Stefano also says a staple of Sicilian food is its fresh ingredients, which are often plucked from a nearby farm just days or hours before. After looking at Sicily's environment, let's look at how Sicily's island life impacts their diet. The people of Sicily live on a large island. Consequently, they incorporate seafood into their cuisine. The editors of bestofsicily.com write that grilled swordfish, snapper in a vinegar and sugar sauce, and cuttlefish over pasta are just a few examples of the Sicilian people's passion for seafood. Now that we understand the Sicilian people's love of seafood, let's look at how other cultures have changed the Sicilian cuisine. Sicilian cuisine is influenced by the many cultures which tried to conquer them. Instead of being conquered, the Sicilian people simply incorporated their food into their diets. Mia Di Stefano writes that cultures like the Greeks, the Romans, the Arabs, the Normans, and the Italians have all had influence over the Sicilian cuisine. The island of Sicily is located off the southern coast of Italy in the Mediterranean Sea. According to the editors of bestofsicily.com, Sicily is only 3 kilometers from mainland Italy and only 160 kilometers from northern Africa. This strategic location makes Sicily a crossroads for Italy, Greece, Africa, and the Middle East. After exploring how other cultures have influenced the Sicilian diet, let's look at the many ingredients that are common in Sicilian cuisine. Nancy Burkoff says in her article that many Sicilian pantries include things like pasta, sausage, various cheeses, tomatoes, and olives. Most would expect these ingredients when looking at the Italian influence over Sicilian food. But you might be surprised to learn that eggplants, capers, cauliflower, artichokes, and onions are equally important in the Sicilian pantry. It also may surprise you to learn that tomatoes have not always been a staple of the Sicilian diet. They were brought over from the New World, and they are called pomodoro, which literally means apple of gold. This is the most authentic Sicilian pizza that you can get in Tennessee. It has green peppers and onions, Italian sausage, salami, and pepperoni. They also use a lot more sauce, so the sauce usually goes on the cheese instead of under it. and this is a cannoli. The outer shell is made from fried dough, and the inside is made with ricotta cheese. And of course, to make it American, they put chocolate on it. The cuisine of Sicily is unequaled and reveals the many fascinations of Sicilian culture. Sicily's fertile soil, due to volcanic ash, and its mild winters mean that the island produces lots of fresh ingredients. Sicily is an island, and seafood is an integral part of every Sicilian's diet. Sicilian food is influenced by the many cultures which tried and failed to conquer the island, and the Sicilian diet has many unexpected ingredients. Understanding the relationship between a culture and their food is critical to understanding that culture. It is also important to understand how to interact with a person from that culture. Nancy Burkhoff writes, "The little taste could be a glass of hearty wine with crusty bread, a delicate dish of olives, or a bitter, bracing, steaming hot espresso accompanied by Anziette toast or candied figs."